My name is Emma. This is my story. It is a story about love, pain, hope, and finding myself again. My life changed many times. Sometimes I was happy. Sometimes I was very sad. But I learned that life always gives us new chances. I met David when I was 23 years old. He was tall and handsome. He had brown eyes that looked kind. We met at a coffee shop. I was reading a book. He came to my table. "Is this seat taken?" he asked. "No, please sit," I said. We talked for 3 hours that day. He made me laugh. He listened to me. I felt something special. After 2 months, we were in love. After 1 year, he asked me to marry him. "Emma, you make me the happiest man in the world. Will you marry me?" he asked. "Yes. Yes, I will." I cried with happy tears. Our wedding day was beautiful. My family was there. His family was there. We danced under the stars. I thought my life was perfect. I thought we would be happy forever. For the first 3 years, everything was good. David worked at a bank. I worked at a school. I was a teacher. We had a small house with a garden. Every evening we cooked dinner together. We talked about our day. We made plans for our future. "One day we will have 2 children," David said. "And a big dog," I added with a smile. But then things started to change. David came home late. Very late. At first it was once a week. Then it was 3 times a week. Then almost every night. "Where were you?" I asked. "Working, Emma. I have so much work," he said. "But it's 10 o'clock at night." "I know. I'm sorry. The bank is very busy." I believed him. I trusted him. But something felt wrong. A wife knows. A woman's heart can feel when something is not right. One night, I smelled perfume on his shirt. It was not my perfume. It was sweet, like flowers. My perfume was different. "David, why do you smell like perfume?" I asked. His face turned red. "Oh, that. My colleague Sarah gave everyone at work a hug today. It was her birthday." "Oh," I said. But my heart felt heavy. Days passed. Weeks passed. David was different. He didn't look at me the same way. He didn't touch my hand when we watched TV. He didn't kiss me goodbye in the morning. He was there, but he was not really there. His body was home, but his mind was somewhere else. I started to cry at night when he was asleep. I felt so alone. I felt like I was losing him, but I didn't know how to stop it. One day, I saw his phone on the kitchen table. He was in the shower. I never looked at his phone before. I trusted him. But that day something told me to look. My hands were shaking. I picked up the phone. There were messages. Many messages. From someone named Lisa. "I miss you," one message said. "Last night was beautiful." Another message said. "When can I see you again?" Another one asked. My heart broke. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I sat down on the floor. The phone fell from my hands. I started to cry. Not small tears. Big, painful tears that came from deep inside my heart. David came out of the bathroom. He saw me on the floor. He saw his phone. "Emma," he said quietly. "Who is Lisa?" I asked. My voice was shaking. He didn't answer. He just looked down. "Who is Lisa?" I shouted. I never shouted before. But the pain was too big. She's someone from work," he said. "Someone from work? Just someone from work." I cried. "You love her?" He was quiet for a long time. Then he said the words that killed my heart. "Yes. I'm sorry, Emma. I didn't want this to happen. But yes, I love her." I felt like I was dying. The man I loved. The man I trusted. The man I gave my heart to. He loved another woman. "How long?" I whispered. 6 months, he said. 6 months. For 6 months, he came home and kissed me while thinking about her. For 6 months, he said, "I love you," while his heart was with someone else. For 6 months, I was living a lie. "Get out," I said. "Emma, please let me explain." "Get out." I screamed. He left. I heard the door close. Then I was alone. Completely alone. I cried all night. I cried all the next day. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't think. My heart was broken into 1,000 pieces. My best friend Sarah came to see me. Yes, her name was also Sarah, but a different Sarah. My Sarah. She held me while I cried. He doesn't deserve you, she said. You are beautiful and good. He is the one who is wrong. But why, Sarah? Why wasn't I enough? What did I do wrong? You did nothing wrong, Emma. Nothing. Sometimes people make bad choices. But their bad choices are not your fault. But I couldn't believe her. I looked at myself in the mirror. Was I not pretty enough? Was I not interesting enough? Was I not good enough? These questions lived in my mind every day. I couldn't go to work. I took time off. I stayed in bed for 2 weeks. I didn't wash my hair. I didn't change my clothes. I just lay there, feeling empty. My mother came to visit. She was worried about me. Emma, my darling girl, she said. I know you are in pain. I know your heart is broken. But you cannot stay in bed forever. Life is still here. Life is waiting for you. I don't want life without him, Mom, I cried. I know it feels that way now. But time will help. I promise you, the pain will get smaller. Not today. Not tomorrow. But slowly, little by little, you will heal. I didn't believe her. But she came every day. She opened the windows. She made me eat soup. She sat with me. Slowly, very slowly, I started to get up. I started to wash. I started to eat. After 1 month, I went back to work. It was hard. Everyone knew. Small towns are like that. Everyone talks. I felt their eyes on me. I felt their pity. But I was still a good teacher. The children needed me. So I taught. I smiled at them. I helped them learn. And when I was teaching, I forgot my pain for a little while. David called me many times. He sent messages. He wanted to talk. He said he made a mistake. He said he was sorry. He said he wanted to come back. But I said no. I didn't want a man who could hurt me like that. I didn't want a man who could lie to me for 6 months. I didn't want a man who chose someone else. We got divorced. It took 6 months. Signing the papers was one of the hardest days of my life. Our marriage was over. Our dreams were over. Everything we built together was gone. I sold our house. I couldn't live there anymore. Every room had memories. The kitchen where we cooked. The garden where we planted flowers. The bedroom where we slept together. I couldn't stay there. I bought a small apartment. Just for me. I painted the walls white. I bought new furniture. I tried to make a new start. But nights were still hard. I was so lonely. I came home to an empty apartment. No one to talk to. No one to share dinner with. No one to hold me. The silence was so loud. I started to walk every evening. Just walking around the town. Looking at the sky. Breathing the air. Trying to feel alive again. One evening, I was walking in the park. I sat on a bench. The sun was going down. The sky was orange and pink. It was beautiful. I started to cry. Not because I was sad, but because I realized something. The sky was still beautiful. The world was still beautiful. Even with my broken heart, I could still see beauty. Are you okay? A voice asked. I looked up. There was a man standing there. He looked worried. He had gray hair and kind eyes. Oh yes, I'm fine. Sorry, I said, wiping my tears. You don't look fine, he said gently. May I sit? Okay, I said. He sat down. We were quiet for a moment. Beautiful sunset, he said. Yes, it is, I agreed. I'm Thomas, he said. I'm Emma. We talked for an hour. Just talking. About small things. About the weather. About the trees. About nothing important. But it felt good to talk to someone new. Someone who didn't know my story. Someone who didn't pity me. I come here every evening, he said. Maybe I'll see you again? Maybe, I said with a small smile. And I did see him again. The next evening. And the evening after that. Thomas became my friend. He was 50 years old. His wife died 3 years ago. He was lonely too. We understood each other. Thomas taught me something important. He taught me that after pain, life goes on. He taught me that we can love again. Not the same love. A different love. But still real. Still good. My wife was everything to me, he told me one evening. When she died, I wanted to die too. But then I realized something. She would want me to live. She would want me to be happy. So I chose to live. Not for me. For her. And slowly I learned to live for me too. His words touched my heart. David hurt me. David broke me. But David didn't kill me. I was still here. I was still alive. I could choose to stay broken, or I could choose to heal. I chose to heal. I started to do things I loved. I joined a book club. I took painting classes. I learned to make pottery. I went to the gym. I traveled to the beach alone. I learned to be alone without being lonely. I made new friends. I laughed again. Real laughs. I woke up one morning and realized I didn't think about David first thing. I thought about my day. I thought about the painting class I would go to. I thought about the book I was reading. 1 year passed. Then 2 years. I was not the same Emma anymore. I was stronger. I was wiser. I knew my worth now. I knew that one man's choice didn't define me. I knew that I was enough. I always was enough. I saw David once. In the supermarket. He was alone. He looked older. He looked tired. He saw me too. Emma, he said. You look good. Happy. Thank you, I said. I am happy. I heard you're doing well. I'm glad. How are you? I asked just to be polite. Lisa and we broke up. 6 months ago. I was wrong, Emma. About everything. I threw away the best thing I ever had. I looked at him. 2 years ago, these words would have made me cry. I would have felt sorry for him. Maybe I would have taken him back. But not now. Now I knew better. I hope you find what you're looking for, David, I said. But it's not me. I've moved on. I wish you well. I walked away. My head was high. My heart was light. I didn't need him to be sorry. I didn't need him at all. I had me. And I was enough. Thomas and I became very close. He asked me to have dinner with him. Not as friends. As something more. Emma, I care about you very much, he said. I know you've been hurt. I've been hurt too. But I think we could be good together. We could help each other. We could make each other happy. What do you think? I thought about it. Was I ready? Could I trust someone again? Could I love again? I looked at Thomas. His kind eyes. His gentle smile. His good heart. Yes, I said. I think I'd like that. We took it slow. Very slow. We went on walks. We had dinners. We talked for hours. He never pushed me. He never rushed me. He was patient. He was kind. He was nothing like David. 6 months later, he told me he loved me. Emma, I love you, he said. Not to replace what you lost. Not to fix what was broken. But because of who you are now. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are real. Before we start, we'd love for you to watch the story carefully and, at the end, rate it from 1 to 10 in the comments. Your opinion helps us understand what kind of stories you enjoy and guides us to create even better content for you. I cried. Happy tears this time. I love you too, Thomas, I said. Now 3 years after my divorce, I am truly happy. Thomas and I got married last spring. It was a small wedding. Just close friends and family. We danced. We laughed. We celebrated new love. Second chance love. I still teach. I still paint. I still read. I still take walks in the park. But now I don't walk alone. Thomas walks with me. We watch the sunset together. Sometimes I think about my old life. About David. About the pain. About the broken heart. And I feel grateful. Grateful for the pain, because it made me strong. Grateful for the breaking, because it helped me find myself. Grateful for the ending, because it gave me a new beginning. My husband had another woman. It broke my heart. It destroyed my life. But it didn't destroy me. I survived. I healed. I grew. I learned to love myself. And then I learned to love again. This is my story. A story of pain and hope. A story of ending and beginning. A story of losing love and finding it again. A story of a woman who was broken and became whole again. If you are in pain now, please remember this. The pain will not last forever. You will smile again. You will laugh again. You will love again. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you believe. You are worthy of love. Real love. Good love. Your story is not over. This is just one chapter. A hard chapter. A painful chapter. But not the last chapter. There are more pages to write. More days to live. More sunsets to see. More love to give and receive. Don't give up. Keep walking. Keep breathing. Keep hoping. Your heart will heal. And when it does, you will be amazed at how beautiful life can be again. This is what I learned. This is what I know now. And this is what I want you to know too. Life goes on. Love comes again. And you, my friend, will be okay. More than okay. You will be happy. Just wait and see. Now that you've seen the whole story, we would really appreciate it if you rate it from 1 to 10 in the comments. Your thoughts help us improve and make sure we bring you the kind of stories you truly enjoy.